track stack's not playing back when you copy or when you move stuff around. So by default, we've got our track in warm vocal, which is one of the presets. Right, and so that's kind of sat there, whether that's vocals, guitar, or whatever, it doesn't matter. So now because we're using a preset, by a Logic preset from the library, warm vocal, it applies that to the track and it creates a track stack. And we can open that up by clicking on this, and you'll see that it's got 3 tracks contained within the initial container track. And if we open up the mixer with Command 2, you'll see exactly what that's doing. Track 1 is just a container track. It's a bus. It's just sat there really doing nothing. But the actual track that's doing all the work is track 2, which is the warm vocal track. That's got the input from your input, it's going through various EQs, and then it's bussing out different effects for like the ambience or the reverb to different parts of the mixer to take care of that for you behind the scenes. Now if we jump back into the arranger view, you'll see that if you just try and click and drag, you get this it kind of, I'm clicking and dragging and nothing's really happening. And what happens and the reason is because by default it's trying to copy into this empty container track, the track that is just supposed to hold information. And if we open up the track stacks to compare, you'll see warm vocals sitting in here in the second track, if that makes sense. It's not in the container. So to copy and paste, even with the track tabs closed, you'll see we Command C and Command V into that track right there, and we'll solo out the second track. It doesn't play back. And that's because by default, it copies it into the container track and not right here where it needs to be into the actual track. And so we can play it back, we can solo it, we can do whatever, and it works just fine. Nice one.